Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Now to pause and refresh.
Minutes to go. Four minutes to go to showtime. It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank's sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
Crowds are thinning out at the snack bar, folks, and there are still 3 minutes till showtime. You can easily make it for something that'll just hit the spot. How about it? Don't waste a second of refreshment time. You'll find such an appetizing assortment of refreshments at the snack bar, you won't be able to decide what to ask for first. All of your snack bar favorites are there, including fresh peanuts, hot popcorn, and candy of all kinds. And believe us, you've never eaten better hot dogs, crisper French fries, or more delicious buttered popcorn. To go to the snack bar for a quick refresher before showtime. No crowds to buck, just go get it. You'll be sorry you missed your chance to enjoy some of the many tempting goodies waiting for you. Stretch your legs now while the stretching's good. There's still time to get a mouth-watering hot dog, a sparkling ice-cold soda, assorted flavors of ice cream, all kinds of candy, the most delicious steaming hot coffee you ever drank, and freshly popped popcorn piping hot.
Gives the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. Special for patrons of this drive-in, the machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar just waiting for you.
One minute left to top off the evening with a treat from our snack bar. Still time if you hurry. Last call for refreshments, folks. Go right this second to get something good to eat and drink to enjoy now or during the rest of the show.
Introducing a new mobile salon investment opportunity.
Hey, the Mobile Salon bus I ordered is here.
That's right, mobile salons are here. You can now invest or franchise your very own mobile barbershop or beauty salon.
Come on, let's check it out. Hi, I'm Loma. I'm owner and head accountant of Business and Money Management. Here's the big news. We are now partnered with the Mobile Salon Network. What the Mobile Salon Network does is they take shuttle buses and they convert them into mobile barbershops and beauty salons. For the first time ever, the Mobile Salon Network is offering the ability to invest in their mobile barbershops and beauty salons. You're now able to invest in a recession-proof, 100% guaranteed business because everybody has hair and they're mobile. Imagine not having to drive to your barber or beauty salon, but instead having the mobile barbershop or beauty salon come to you. Using their Uber-like app, customers will be able to schedule mobile salons to come out to their homes, their churches, schools, workplaces, and more. Now, for a limited time only and for a limited number of people, the Mobile Salon Network is accepting investments in the following formats. There are 3 types of investment opportunities available for your minimum $100,000 investment. Number 1, the simple flip. That's taking your $100,000 and turning it into $200,000 in 1 year. Number 2, the 12% return on investment. That's 1% of $100,000 paid out every month, every year. Yep, that's totaling 12% a year, way more than you're going to get at a bank. Number 3, and new, are franchise opportunities. With this one, you're going to be buying into a $100,000 mobile salon franchise. You'll make 20% off the income of whatever that bus makes. All of these opportunities come with a 100% money-back guarantee and is backed by a multi-million-dollar mobile salon company and their product line. There are no products or services for you to manage because they are all managed and ran by the company. All you need to do is check in online on how much money your investment is making. Your returns are deposited into your bank account monthly, or in one lump sum at the end of the year if you opted for the doubling your money in 12 months. Think about it. You're now able to invest in the mobile salons, one of the fastest growing, most profitable business ventures in the industry. As of the making of this video, and depending on who all is signed up already, you don't have a lot of time. Call this number, 1-800-406-7711, or go online to mobilesalonnetwork.com to get more information. But don't take long because this investment opportunity won't last long. I'm Loma with Business and Money Management and the Mobile Salon Network. I'd like to thank you for your time, and we'll see you at the top.
The COACH Network is finally introducing the tools that are used to create those wild and awesome barber etchings and hair art designs. The new COACH Stencil Kit. Go to www.MrHairArt.com to purchase your very own hair art stencil kit. Mr. Ronnie Mac, also known as MrHairArt, has created this product just for you. Inside this kit, you'll find the tools you need to create your own fabulous works of hair art. From the clear, durable stencils to the color pencils and hair art spray, everything you'll need to make more money easier and faster, whether you're amateur or professional.
To order this hair art stencil kit or any of our hair art products, call 1-800-406-7711, or you can order online at www.MrHairArt.com.
Order now and get in on the new, more profitable world of hair art.
Hi guys, I'm Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as MrHairArt, owner of the COACH Network, the Shops Salons Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. Today I'm going to be showing you how to sharpen your hair clippers to where they cut cleanly and neatly. We're also going to be adjusting the clippers. I'm going to show you all the new tools that you'll be able to do this right in your own home or in your own shop. Stay tuned. Be right to you. working on some clippers. We're going to be sharpening and adjusting different types of clippers. Here are the clippers, main clippers we're going to be working on. Is this type here. This is I believe these are Andes clipper, and I got two type here to work on. And as you can see, one of these is broken on the. Can you see that here? It's broken on the front, and that's what's going to cause a lot of your problems. Is when that blade is broken here. That can really cause damage to your customers, so you definitely want to look out for that, but I'll show you what you can do about that in just a moment. So here are the two types of clippers we're going to be working on. All right, the tools that we're going to need. First off, of course, you're going to need your handy dandy screwdriver. Okay, just a regular Phillips head screwdriver. This is the Phillips head, the one with the grooves in it. This is what you're going to need to take out the screws on your clippers. Now, I, of course, don't like wasting a lot of time, so I'm going to kick out my little drill here. This is just a little cordless drill. Works very well for working on smaller items, smaller things like the clippers with the surge protector on it. And this is going to help your power output. Make sure you have a steady flow of power and no surging or anything like that, because you don't want your clippers to get extra jolt of power, especially when you're working on a customer. Next thing we're going to need is the tool for sharpening. Now, what I like to use is the Dremel, and this is a cordless Dremel here. This Dremel here has the buffer wheel on it. This is the metal wheel that spins when you turn it on. You can see it spin, and that's what I use to basically shine, buff, and even sharpen various types of clippers when I'm actually adjusting or needing to get them extra sharp to do the extra tight and crispy designs. I use the Dremel to do that. I also have a big buffer wheel, but we're not going to need that on this job here. We also have the extra tools and equipment that comes with the Dremel. Put that there. We have some extra little gadgets here that sometimes you use depending on what you're going to need. You got extra plastic buffer wheels and cutting wheels. We have pumice stone wheels that when you use these, it actually grinds and gets the teeth on the clippers extra sharp. So we'll see what we need out of that in just a moment. And then we got our cleaning utensils. Good old 91% isopropyl alcohol. This is almost the strongest alcohol that you can get that's safe to use on your equipment as well as on people. When you're using this on your customers or your client, I recommend you dilute this a little bit with the 70% isopropyl alcohol and maybe some other astringents or oils to actually break down and not have it so harsh when you're using it on the skin. And then what we're going to use as well is your Lysol. This is a disinfectant spray. This actually cleans the clippers and the blades. It also has a lubricant in it that cools the blade. I like to use that when I'm actually using on my customers. And then we have liquid wrench. This is if your clippers are if they're rusted or if they're binding together or they're grinding together too hard. You use this and it'll actually lubricate them up to where they're able to move against each other quite easily. And then we have a bowl. We're going to actually put the alcohol in to cleanse the clippers, and I'll show you guys how to do that. And then here's an easy way if you don't have a polishing wheel or a grinding wheel, you can use something like this. These are actual sanding pads and finishing sheets. They're actual sanding. The material or the surface on it it's not gritty to where it'll leave scars in your metal. It's very smooth, but when you rub it across it, it actually grinds your blades down to where you can get a clean and very smooth surface for the blades to ride on when they're cutting. So these are very, very handy, and they're inexpensive. They're around $5 or $10, so you can use these instead of getting the more expensive polishing or sanding wheels or blade sharpening wheels. All right, let's go to the next section.
The HairArt Network is finally introducing the tools that are used to create those wild and awesome barber etchings and hair art designs. the new Hair Art Stencil Kit. Go to www.MrHairArt.com to purchase your very own Hair Art Stencil Kit. Mr. Ronnie Mac, also known as MrHairArt, has created this product just for you. Inside this kit, you'll find the tools you need to create your own fabulous works of hair art. From the clear, durable stencils to the color pencils and hair art spray, everything you'll need to make more money easier and faster, whether you're amateur or professional.
To order this Hair Art Stencil Kit or any of our Hair Art products, call 1-800-406-7711, or you can order online at www.MrHairArt.com.
Order now and get in on the new, more profitable world of hair art.
All right, everyone, here we are, and this is the next section. This is what we have going on here. These clippers here, when you turn them on, you can see the little turn on portion here. When you turn them on, they're riding fine. The bottom blade actually here rubs up against the top blade. The bottom blade is a moving blade. The top blade is a stationary blade. It does not move. The bottom blade is the actual cutting blade, and it goes back and forth against the top blade, and that's what does all of the cutting. What you want to do is make sure that these blades are adjusted correctly and actually riding smooth against each other. And that's what's going to give you a clean, crisp cut and not actually scar or cut your clients. So right now I'm looking at these blades and I can see that they're not adjusted properly. So we're going to go ahead and start by unscrewing these. And instead of using those, I'm going to go ahead and get it done. Because you can see that these, there's a problem with these. They're not cutting as well as they could be cutting. So let's take them off and find out what's going on here. All you're doing is taking out the top of the screws, and this top head just comes right off. Okay, you can see there's a lot of hair down in there. We'll get rid of that in just a moment with our little brush. I didn't show you my brush, but we have a brush here as well, just a little toothbrush looking brush. But look at here, you can see this blade is very loose. You can see that there? This blade is very loose up underneath. Here's the top screws that holds it onto the clippers, these screws here. Okay, and then these inside screws here, they actually hold the bottom blade stationary, but you can see that blade is very loose. It should not be that loose. Okay, so that's going to be your first problem. So we're going to go ahead and take it off and examine the blade itself on the other end, on the other side, and we're going to make sure that blade is nice and clean. You guys see my mat here. I always demonstrate on my cowhide. That's a product in the MrHairArt store. You guys can go to MrHairArt.com and see the cowhide that you can actually cut and do designs in and practice in. All right, we turn this over, and you can see that the blade, the cutting blade, is sharp, so it must be new. These pair of clippers here they actually belong to Mrs. HairArt. So I can see that she must have just bought these, so these are new. They only need a little bit of polishing on the ends and down the back side, but I don't see any area that has any scarring or any rusting on here. So we should be able to just clean these, and they should cut. They should cut very well as long as they're cleaned and adjusted properly. So we're going to go ahead and take our Dremel, put on low. You got your low and you got your high. We do not need high. All right, so let's go with the low. And all you're going to do, as you can see, it has an arrow for the direction that it's turning. It's turning this way. So we're going to actually brush the same way, just to clean out any burrs or any stick up that may not be visible. And again, it's going that way, so you want to actually brush in the same direction that the blade is spinning. So if it's spinning that way, then that's the direction you want to actually turn, because the blade is going this way, so it's going to spin. And all you're doing is just going across the top of the blade, very lightly, very lightly. And you're literally doing a polishing of these blades. Let's see if you can see that here. And you can see as it's going across, It actually polishes as you go. Okay, and along the sides as well. Just taking off any corrosion or any rust that may be on here. We're going to do the same thing with the bottom blade. Clean off the hair that's on there. And I can see a little bit of rust on here, so I'm gonna clean that rust off. And then I'm gonna come down in between the teeth. I'm gonna come down and clean. And I'm actually gonna sharpen a couple of these because I can see them getting a little bit dull. My hands are pretty pretty steady, so I can go right in between those teeth and sharpen them with this metal grinder and get those teeth very sharp. Be careful because it does get hot. And you can see how that gets those teeth extremely. Come on here, camera, focus. You can see how that gets these teeth very, very sharp all the way across. Cool. All right. I'm also going to break out my my sanding. We're going to go with a 600 and just put a light little tap on them, just to make sure that they're sharp. I'm going to just put a light little tap on the wheel on these blades. So what you're going to do is take one of your sheets, lay it down on a flat surface, preferably a surface that has a little give to it. That way your metal actually absorbs into the sander. And we're going to take the blade, and then we're going to literally go side to side. A lot of people like to go up and down, but if you go up and down, you have to be very, very careful not to tilt the blade, because you can start to dull the blade out from the top. So going side to side, make sure that all of the blades are getting the same amount of treatment. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of lube. And I usually use WD-40 on this, but I don't have it right now, so we're going to use the liquid wrench. Hit it with that, rub it in, and it gets very, very slick. Take our blade, put it down, and we're just going to go side to side. Just go side to side. Light pressure. And you can see the little grimes, the little metal shavings that come off, and that baby is slick clean. Slick clean. A little bit more. And you're just basically pressing down slightly just to get any burrs or any uneven sides cleaned off. I'm gonna get our towel. I have a regular terry cloth towel or standard towel is fine. You can use paper towels as well, but I like to use the cloth towel because it gets it extra clean. And you're just gonna rub it and take that all off just to make sure that you can see everything you need to see. A very clean blade, sharp, very sharp. It's ready to cut. All right, we'll set that here. We're gonna also do the same thing with the bottom cutting blade. Just lay it down on there and just go side to side. Just side to side, and it's gonna clean off and sharpen that blade to where it's nice and even, able to rub up against. Wow, look at that. Super clean. A little bit more to clean this edge. We're going to put a little bit more pressure on this side. Make sure that it's nice and even. There we go. And you can see how that's nice and clean. Ready to cut. Cool. let's reassemble, get this party started. And then when you turn on the clippers, you can see they're very smooth. As long as they got a very smooth motion and they're running nice and quiet, nice even motion, you should be good to go. We're gonna knock out this hair out of here. This hair does build up on the inside of here, and you have to be careful because you get too much hair build up, it will throw your clippers off. And that's simple. Okay. Guys, just take a regular toothbrush and you'll be able to go right down in there and clear out any hair. Hold on. Let me lay down your surface. I like to work clean. All we're going to do is take that toothbrush, dig down in there, turn it on, and clear that inside out. Okay? Just that easy. And with that toothbrush, you can see that head is small like that. It can dig down in there and clean out all of that hair that's in there. And you got your nice, clean, ready to cut hair clippers. We're gonna hit it with a little Lysol to disinfect it on the inside. Take out any germs from other people's hair. Then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of oil, very lightly. Dry it out. Use a toothbrush, dry it out, spread it around. You're ready to go. We're going to reassemble this top blade with the bottom blade. And this time we're going to make sure that they're tight and they're even. So we're going to take that bottom, a little dirt on there, we're going to clean that off as well. That's going to be that. All of that's going to be cleaned off with our alcohol run. And right here, you're just literally placing the screws on the inside. That's it. And we're going to hand tighten. And then we're going to adjust. Can you guys see that? Make sure you guys can see. All right. You can see that it is able to adjust up and down slightly. So as you move it, what you're going to do is you're going to now push these clippers, the blades. You're going to literally set them to where the gap is 0. What that means is the top blade is riding parallel with the bottom blade. As you can see here, that's probably about a 1. That's not going to cut very short. That's going to cut to where there's a light amount of hair still there. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it up. We're going to push the bottom blade up to where it's riding right along with the top blade. And we're going to tighten it down. And we're going to check it again. Now you see it's up just a hair more than it needs to be. That bottom blade is up higher than the top blade. That's what you don't want, because that will mean the bottom blade is rubbing or running and it's going to cut your client. So now, when you get it lined up, then you're going to tighten it down all the way. You can see you're able to push it. Almost there. Take a look at that. You guys tell me, what do you think? Perfect line. You got a tiny, tiny millimeter, just a very slight edge, and that's to keep the skin of your customer from getting cut. And then we're gonna tighten them down. Hi guys, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt. Reminding you, do not forget to get your hair show tickets to the Mobile Salon Expo. The website is www.mobilesalonexpo.com. The show's almost sold out, so you got to get your tickets now. Again, that website is www.mobilesalonexpo.com. There's going to be tons of buses there for you guys to check out, get on board, and actually see how these things run and what you can, how you can get in on the mobile salons. And for all you investors, we have the brand new Mobile Salon franchise that's also going to be debuted at the show. So that's the mobilesalonexpo.com. You get all the information there as well as the tickets. And for all the investors and people who want to get into a mobile salon or into the mobile salon business, go to our website at www.mobilesalonnetwork.com, and they'll have all the information for you to sign up. All the pricing and everything is on that website. So get on board now to see the new world of mobile salons. Remember our motto, the Barber Beauty Industry is going mobile. See you at the show. In this section, we're going to go ahead and do our reassembly. Remember in our last section, we adjusted the blade, got it set to a 0 gap to where it is all the way on the mark, where you can literally see the blade itself is riding right there with the top blade. The bottom blade is riding right along with the top blade, and that's what you want. Put the screws and screw in here, and just barely tighten it down. You're not tightening it down tight yet. You're just getting it on there. So getting started. And you're going to grab your second screw, put it in there. We're going to go ahead and get this one started. Now, with these particular clippers, we're going to hold the sides to where both of them are parallel, and then you're going to go ahead and tighten it all down. That, my friends, is a sturdy pair of sharpened and adjusted clippers. We're going to hit it. We're going to clean them first, and then we're going to hit it with a little bit of oil, and they're going to be ready to roll. We're going to test it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they are very, very sharp. I mean, you're going to be able to get a crispy edge on that. So you got to be careful with your client, because you're going to get a very crispy edge with this. Now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to put our alcohol in a bowl, just enough to come up to the top blade on your edges. And literally, you're going to set your blade down in the alcohol, just like that. Take a look at that. Let's see. Let's zoom in on that. You're going to see how see that hair coming out of there? It just brings that hair out of the clippers. Now you don't want to dunk them in there. You just setting the blade down in there, and that hair just generates towards the alcohol and comes right out of your clippers. Out. You can see all that hair that came out of there that we couldn't see before. That alcohol ball right out. Gonna dry. Flip it off. Just shake and dry. You don't want to leave the alcohol on there, even though it's not going to rust up like immediately, but you don't want to leave the alcohol on there for an extended period of time. You want to hit it with a little bit of Lysol. That's going to disinfect it. This is going to be twice you hit it with Lysol. Then you're going to hit it with your WD-40 or your liquid wrench to make sure it's running smoothly. And then you're going to hit it with the Lysol again to sanitize it. The Lysol will not rust. The alcohol and Lysol is different chemical components, but the Lysol will not rust. It actually has agents in there that lubricates the metals, and I've been using it for over 20 years, and it is perfect. it runs perfectly. It sanitizes the clippers absolutely perfectly, and I've had no problems with customers breaking out or having an allergic reaction or anything to the Lysol. There's some chemical coolants or blade cleaners that my clients will break out from, so I discontinued using them. But the Lysol I've had zero problem with, and it works every single time. But that, my friends, is a perfectly running, cleaned, sharpened, and adjusted hair clippers. All right, everyone, that's it. That's how you take your clippers and sharpen and adjust your clippers to where they cut very cleanly, very neatly. You can do this right in your own home or right at your own shop. All right, so stay tuned. We got a lot more videos coming for you. And remember our motto, respect yourself, because image is everything. Hey guys, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt, owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the COACH Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. I'm here at our new facility in Dallas, Texas. We're right here off the freeway. We've got a lot of traffic coming through here, so you know Mobile Salons is about to blow up. We are building, this is one of our locations where we build mobile salons. You can see all of the bays where we actually take in the buses and we create the Mobile Salon Buses here. Everyone asks us, where do we put them together? How do we do the process? Well, we're going to show this particular building from start to finish as much as we can without violating too much of our privacy policies for our customers. A lot of the mobile salon operators don't like their buses being shown for their secrets of how they're putting them together and whatnot. So we're going to show you guys how we're putting this shop together, how the business works, what we do to do the customization of the buses, and what all we put into them and all that good stuff. So you'll see that end to end. But if you're a barber or stylist and you're looking to go mobile, you need to go to our website, www.mobilesalons.com. That's where you get started. Get your monies together, get your heart right, and start getting serious about moving on this business, because it is taking over. If you're a barber that's sitting in a barber shop waiting on customers to come to you, you're gonna have a problem, because these barbers are going mobile. They're going to the customer, so they're getting their money automatically right off the bat. So you don't want to be the competition to that, because they're going to the customer and getting that money directly. If you're an investor, you want to be investing in a business that's safe, that is recession proof. Everybody has hair. You know, everybody wants to get their hair done, and today's day and age, everybody's looking for convenience, that convenience factor. So this is it. This is the mobile salon business. This is what we do. So we want you guys to come on board and invest in something that's actually moving, and it's going to be a safe bet for you to double, triple, even, you know, make even more money off of investing your money, putting your money to work. If you're an advertiser, if you're a sponsor or advertiser, this is a new wave. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt. I'm showing this video today just to give you a heads up. Mobile Salon display advertising is here. We not only have the ability to do custom vehicle wraps, advertising company brands and products, we now have the ability to run video commercials on the inside and outside digital displays of all of our mobile barbershops and beauty salons. Contact us now to sign up for one of our new hair art and mobile salon advertising packages. Okay, advertising in mobile salons, even advertising in hair art, advertising on people's heads in hair art advertising, hair art designs. Go to www.mobilesalons.com. You'll see all of that information on how you get into this business and how you advertise and sponsor one or more of our buses. Is definitely going to be worth it. Man, look at all that traffic. Wow, we are going to blow up, people. We're right in the heart of Dallas, Texas, so we're going to be able to crank these buses out and ship them all over the country. That's our mission. We got a lot of buses rolling right now, but we're trying to get a minimum. We're trying to get several hundred buses a year put out to take control and make sure that we have the proper representation for all of you advertisers out there that want to advertise on Mobile Salon Buses. So this is our fourth location. It's basically going to help us to get all of the buses that we need on the road out there. And it's going to be beautiful. All right, we take the shuttle buses and convert them into mobile barbershops and beauty salons. It's about to be explosive. All right, so get in on it, guys. It's definitely worth your time and effort and money to invest in something that's actually going to work for you. Everybody has hair. Like I said, everybody wants that convenience factor of having their barber stylist come to them. That's what mobile salons do. All right. I'll come back to you guys shortly and start showing you all of the process of us setting this thing up and getting going. So appreciate your time and effort. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember our motto, respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace. This video is for Shireen. How you doing, Shireen? I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Mobile Salon Network, and I'm here to show you one of the buses that we picked up. Okay, this is the E350. This is the regular bus that we normally use for the converting the Mobile Salon buses. They're the perfect buses to use because they're uniform. They have university, meaning they can go anywhere and be parked anywhere, even in regular parking spots without bothering other parking spots or taking up multiple parking spots. They have the automatic doors so anyone can get on and off. They have plenty of headroom. You can see I'm 6'2", 6'3", and I got plenty of headroom, so there's plenty of room to convert. Let me turn this AC off here. So you can see there's plenty of room. Now what we normally do is we gut everything out, and this is a brand new bus, so we're basically we brought this one in. We got 5 that we got in, and this one I kind of snagged for you guys, and I'm able to do a couple more, but we normally gut them out, we strip them all the way down, and then we start converting them, putting everything in. We actually already got some of our towel already in for this bus, so I've already started ordering everything, getting it ready for our project that we talked about. We also made sure that this was the handicap accessory bus, but we put in the stations, the chairs, the mirrors, the restroom either here or on the back end, hot and cold running water, pretty much everything that's supposed to be in a mobile salon we put into these units. Let me show you the wheelchair ramp. So as I said, these buses can be parked anywhere. They're universal. We wrap them with whatever you want wrapped on there, whatever design. We have TV screens and everything that goes on there. These buses here have the universal wheelchair ramps. They're ADA and handicap accessories, so you basically just turn them on and you're able to let the ramp down where anyone with handicap, wheelchair, or just can't walk stairs or do anything like that, we're able to get them onto the bus. We're gonna clear a path where normally when we do these types of buses, we have the restroom on the other side, and then we put the stations and everything on the opposite side, so that when the wheelchairs roll up, they're able to be lifted up and lifted onto the bus and then closed up so that they can keep in the heat or the AC. And once they're up, you basically just can lift. They can lift, hundreds of pounds. So it's good for any individuals. Once you lift it up, you fold it in. Once they're in, fold it in, close it up, you're good to go. So I like these buses because they are very sturdy. Like I said, they can go anywhere. They can be outfitted with whatever type of mobile salon you want, whether it be mostly male, mostly female. We do nail salons, we do tattoos, we do pretty much massage, all the different types of body manipulation and services we do on these mobile salons, on these buses that we converted to mobile salon buses. So that's about it for right now. We're going to be doing a whole series on studying out these types of buses and showing how we build these buses, because there's a ton of information out there where people are wanting to know how we do this business and how we're bringing these buses. We got tons of these buses that are on the way that we're going to be literally putting mobile barbers and stylists on the street. So Shireen, I hope you can gather whatever information you need out of this to show whomever you need to show. This is one of the buses that I personally got for you, so that we can use it to basically do what we need to do. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. You know my number, 469-831-2990. I appreciate the opportunity, and I'll be talking with you soon. Bye.